Alright.
But it's all good.
You can still do it though.
No, it's okay. That's fast.
Alright, we have KWAMI Eugene in the building. In case you do not know who he is, he's a Ghanaian highlife and Afrobeat singer and songwriter. We have him in the studio.
It feels good, you know.
Yes, it does. It does.
All the way from Ghana.
Yeah.
And then we were arguing, chit-chatting, arguing before we came on radio. We're talking about how what has he done since he got back to Nigeria. Instead, it's nothing really more to do. It's just this is the
it's
third
the people.
time.
It's the people.
Nigeria is about the people, man. Amazing people.
The many people.
I mean, Emeka here is amazing. Where is he?
Emeka is the people that are talking about.
No, there's Emeka, there's Dave, like a security guy, like everybody's just fun. And I've met, yeah.
All right, so let me put you on the spot right now.
Already?
Nigerian jollof and Ghanaian jollof, which is better?
Are you kidding me?
I'm not kidding you. I'm asking you.
Let us know.
No, it's not an argument.
It's not?
It's not an argument.
So which one is better?
I forgot KWAMI.
Even Nigerians are saying Ghana jollof is better. That's Emeka here. He tried it once and he said, I went back to buy it again.
I say we have sold Emeka to you. Emeka can follow you back to Ghana. We don't follow you and be going. It's okay. We don't want again. But either way, it's fun to have you here.
Yeah,
you have featured on a bunch of songs that I love. Just before this, we played Love One TT. You did that with CK and Joe Boy. And, we asked you if, you and CK have something in the works. And you said, yeah. And
I was like, yeah, we're talking. We're trying to work on another song. But we want to be in the studio together to put it together. We don't want that vibe where one person do, I'm sending the next person, you record and send it back to me. We WhatsApp to each other. We want to be in the studio and record it. But unfortunately, we'll be moving. I mean, if I get to London, it's not in London, and if it's here, I'm not here. And so we're trying to find each other. Once we're in the same studio, I think we'll cook on that.
So let's talk about Love One TT, because I mean, some blew up so big, right?
Very,
big. How's that affected you?
A lot, actually a lot. Shout out to CK, shout out to Joe Boy. I remember when we first recorded this very tune, when I met CK for the first time.
Quite talented.
Yeah. We came to Ghana, we were vibing in the studio, and he brought this song, and I did a verse just that instant, and he took it back to Nigeria. I joined him I was coming for an award, so we used the opportunity to shoot a video with Joe Boy, and boom, the song is everywhere, and it has actually changed a lot and I think all of our lives, just all the three of us.
Yeah.
Because I'm still getting DMs from
people about
that verse. I think that verse was the reason why I got to speak to Zlatan for the first time. We met in Dubai.
Yeah.
And when he saw me, the first thing he said, "Charlie, your verse on CK's Love One TT, man." I was like, oh yeah, that verse. So Zlatan and I became cool from then. I mean, I have a song with Zlatan from then. So it has actually done something in my life. Shout out to CK.
Wow. Let's talk about things that have happened in your life. I hear that Amake Dede, is that how to pronounce his name?
Amachi Dede.
Say it again.
Amachi Dede.
Amachi Dede. He made you his successor in High Life Music.
Yeah. He once said it on, the biggest platform in our country.
Yeah. How did that feel?
It feels good, but I came with a lot of pressure because this media world where we have one person outstanding. We individually picked this very person to
say that represent or take things forward.
Of course, everybody is not gonna damn you. They all didn't share the same opinion with him. So I took the backlash because he's a legend. They won't attack him. I took the backlash. Who does he think he is? This small boy. When did he come? I got that, but then again, I think it was an accolade that was needed. He needs to solidify something about how this guy is still holding on to High Life, regardless of everybody moving from High Life to Afrobeat. I still try as much as possible to fuse Afrobeat into the High Life music that is our authentic kind of music that we do there. So I think that's what made him say that.
But so far so good. What do you think you've done with that recognition that he's giving you? Do you think you've been able to prove him right, to prove all the naysayers wrong?
Actually, I've won High Life Artist of the Year 4 times in a row.
You know what? Because this is not pride.
This is not pride. This is reality.
I know, right? I know.
We moved past the era of pride now.
Okay, so you have a new song out. It's called Take Away. Let's talk about Take Away a little bit. What's the inspiration behind that one?
Take Away speaks about hustle.
All your songs speak about hustle.
Not all of them.
Most of them.
Angela doesn't speak about hustle.
What Angela?
Angela is not about hustle.
Who is Angela about, please?
Angela is Angela is basically about every beautiful girl out there, but there is
there's a particular
Angela. That's the you know like how you guys have Mavens here.
Yeah,
we have Links Entertainment there.
Yeah,
it's like the biggest record label in Ghana, and I'm signed to it. And the CEO, his big sister is called Angela.
Oh, you really like the big sister?
Actually, I like her, but not in that sense. I mean, you're a bad guy. You. How you related to found? Because you're a bad guy. So, it was like a birthday present to her, and then she liked this so much. I mean, her name happened to just fuse that song so much. It goes without. I was actually in the studio and I was playing boom 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 on the keyboard, and it sounded like Angela. Whoa, let me write something with this. And boom, is
that how music usually happens for you? You're just playing around?
Most of the times. I'm a freestyler. Sometimes when I'm just having fun, I do some small freestyle. I can get choruses from there. Like when I told you Gucci came over to my apartment to come record with me, and we were just vibing, and I did the verse then and then because it was just a freestyle, and she was like, yeah, I like that. And I put lyrics to it, and that's how it happens sometimes.
So what do you think about instruments and music basically for an artist who's probably trying to be big or growing out there right now? Is it important to learn how to play an instrument? Because you just made reference to it, that you play the keyboard and stuff, and I'm sure that maybe you play other instruments as well.
I play the guitar, I play the drums as well. I think it is beautiful when you're an artist and you're that gifted, because I mean, look at the legendary fella. He can play as well, and I think it adds a lot to the embodiment of you being an artist. So you can have the talent of singing or rapping, but if you can add some instrument to it, it actually makes production very easy. It makes it very, very easy. Now you know what you are coming to sing on in the first place. So it's beautiful when.
How close are you with Shatta Wale?
It was so cool. Me and Shatta are very cool. I
was going to.
There's Shatta, there's Medical, there's who else? Sarkodie. Yeah. So what's your relationship like with all these different people?
It was so cool. Like these people you've mentioned, I'm so cool with all of them.
So who are you not cool with?
That's the question. That's what I was going to get.
We got their name.
That's why you think I like that. That's nice. Okay, I'm that person. I don't have issues with everyone.
Because I was going to mention a name, but I wanted you to do it yourself, right? That who are those people that you're not so cool with? Those people that
I mean, I've had people. I mean, attack me. It's an industry.
Yes. The ones you've addressed.
I love you.
The ones before?
The ones you addressed. The ones you talked about and said.
Oh yeah.
You don't want to talk about that.
Not in Nigeria.
Is there nothing? We're nice people.
I know you're nice people, but I go back home and you went to Nigeria and you were on our neck and you're back home. So I think it's all love with regards to. I mean, we being an artist, we try as much as possible to stay in that net of love. And I think the only side that I won't preach so much for them. Or for all of us as Ghanaian artists is the enthusiasm when one person releases a song. The enthusiasm is not as much as how you see everybody in Nigeria talking about this person's new song when they drop it.
So you feel like Ghanaian artists don't support themselves enough?
We support each other. But I'm just saying the enthusiasm. You understand? I can beat my chest and say if you drop a song, not all of them will post it. I mean, some will post it. So and it's a regular thing. This one can share from this one. This one can share from this one. It's just like that. I mean, and it's like that in every industry. Everybody has their favorites, So, but then again, we're lovely people and we love each other.
I mean, shout out to you guys. You guys are amazing, and it's One Africa, by the way.
We're trying. It's not easy. It's not easy to have a neighboring country with over 200 million people. And you guys are not even 40 million, but you're trying to get to, I mean, your level. It's like, you get what I mean? It's like,
I know.
It's like this guy has the numbers already.
Yes.
Yes, it's like two political parties. You know,
one has number. You know this
one has. And you're a new party. You just
every time we get this, memo from Ghana that we tap from their sounds. What do you have to say about that?
I think it's been. Ghanaians, we have the mentality of being the originators of high life music. Because I mean, from OCB sides, high life music with Ghana and Afrobeat and high life, you can really tell the difference between Afrobeat and high life music.
The drum.
So sometimes I get my people when they're saying your Nigerians pick vibe from you. But trust me, now 100% we are learning a lot from Nigerians as well. In every way. I mean, how to go hard on promo and how to push and because Nigerians have actually changed their sound recently.
Yeah,
you've changed the sound. Now some of you guys have been sound like R&B artists already.
I say it's your friend. It's your friend.
Calm down. And it's beautiful. I think that is one reason why the international market is now paying a lot of attention to Afrobeat, because now they understand what we're singing. Yeah. You understand? And so it's just a beautiful thing where we're making impact on each other as neighboring countries, and it's beautiful.
Learning from each other. Yeah. Okay, so let's talk about your fashion for a little bit. Some throws came at you and what you wore at the 2022 VGMA. Yeah.
Yeah, because one side of me was started and one side of me was clean. I was actually it was actually like to send an information out there about my upcoming EP.
Ah, really?
Yeah, I mean, but some critics don't understand how promo works. Understand?
Yeah.
Because they asked me, why is this side tatted and this side neat? And I was like, yes, this is Rags to Riches, which is my EP that is coming. But where you come from, we don't care about that. Why do you have to? Because I braided one side of my hair and I had the other side afro. And people didn't get like, what's this? You understand? But that at the end of the day, the promo got to their head. So okay, so it's about Rags to Riches. When is it dropping? I said, okay, that's the question I was waiting for. Yeah. So sometimes, as Africans, instead of focusing on the positive side, we think about the negative side and then we come to the positive.
Yeah. Like very true.
Okay, you finish disgracing yourself. What's the positive side? Yeah,
I'm sure you're not in Nigeria because you're striking us in Nigeria.
I told you that we have a lot in common. We have a lot in common.
I think we should definitely play that song.
Yes, we are gonna play "Take Away" by KWAMI Eugene. We have him in the studio, Lagos, so don't touch that dial. We'll be back with more questions for him.
Did you enjoy this video? Hit the subscribe button for more. Leave a comment and like. Thank you.